Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm Rosalia Rivera. I'm back for another live. Welcome to Consent Parenting. I am so excited that you're here. I have some amazingly exciting announcements. They're very exciting for me. I hope they are for you too. About something that I have been wanting to share for months, that has been in the works, that is just one of the most exciting projects that I have been a part of. And I am finally able and ready to share it with you because today, drum roll, today we are announcing the launch of the Brave Movement. Now you may be wondering, what is the Brave Movement, Rosalia? Well, I'm going to share my screen and so you can see what I'm talking about, because it is so exciting. Hopefully this works. Oh, no, of course not. It says Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Darn it. I'm going to work on this while we're live because I am not the type of person that gives up. But I'm so excited that you're here so I can share a little bit more about what it is. Something that it really has been in the works for many years. The founder of Together for Girls, Daniela Ligiero, who is the CEO of Together for Girls, has been envisioning this amazing movement of survivors and allies coming together to create a collective, a group of survivors and allies that will end child sexual violence in childhood and adolescence globally. And I know that, this sounds like, oh, yeah, there's many organizations that are working towards that and da 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 da. People are like, yeah, great, but it doesn't seem to be changing, right? The landscape of what's going on in the world has actually been getting worse, especially through the pandemic. And so for many people, they see it as something that almost seems like there's no solution. Is it really possible to end child sexual violence? It seems like something that has just always happened, that just people never talked about, but maybe people are like now talking about it, but like, is it really solvable? Is it something that can really end? Is that really possible? And my answer, and our collective answer as part of this Brave Movement, as part of this SAGE organization that I am part of now, called Survivor Advocates Globally Empowered, which is what SAGE stands for, we say yes. Yes, this is absolutely doable. It is absolutely possible. And it is going to happen. The time is now. This silence around this topic, which I understand can be uncomfortable to talk about, but I would rather be uncomfortable talking about it than putting my child in an uncomfortable predicament because I was afraid to talk about it, because people still consider it taboo, because nobody wants to be that parent or that person comfortable. I'd rather be the uncomfortable one than put my child in an uncomfortable position. So the Brave Movement has launched today. You can, and I'm going to put it here so that it is in the banner. And let me see if I can add this here now. So the bravemovement.org is the website that is now live. And if you want to check it out, you can go there. I'm going to also add it to the comments, so that, let me see if I can do that here. So that you can check it out by clicking on the link here in the comments. So let me do that live while we're here. So there you go, bravemovement.org. It's an amazing organization. I am so proud and excited to be part of it. The survivors that are part of this are incredible advocates and activists and change makers. And I just feel so honored to be part of this group, to be by their side. It's just incredible that there's so much energy around this, and I'm excited for you to be part of it too. So here's how you can participate if you want to join forces with us, whether you are a survivor or just an ally in this. The way that you can do that, for starters, is if you are on Twitter, head over to our Twitter account. I'm going to add that link here as well. And Twitter, this is our newest account. We will be on Instagram and Facebook soon, but for starters, we are over on Twitter. And You can start to tweet it out, right? Start to share the message on your Twitter. I'm just trying to find it here. I don't know why I didn't have all these ready, but better late than ever. And so we are asking for your support in spreading the word, right? So that's the first sort of call to action, but also to let other people know about it, right? So you can head over to our website, bravemovement.org, and then share that on your social media. Post about it on Facebook. Let people know that you're standing behind this movement, that you want to be part of this movement. Okay, that Twitter should be up there. Hopefully, it's on there, and that stand behind this work, that you want to be part of this advocacy. Just took a quick look and love that you are so inclusive of all people from across the world, male and female. Absolutely, yes. This is not about just protecting girls. It's not just about one part of the world. This is a global effort. There are representatives in this movement from all continents, and we want to really unite the world in this, right? This isn't about just certain countries that are doing this. It isn't just about certain types of sexual violence. This is about all kinds of sexual violence. So, Kayla, thank you so much for sharing your support and letting us know. And thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. I think that that's amazing to hear that people are willing to spread this message. And this is going to be a movement unlike any other. Our mission is to make so much noise with this, to be so loud that it is impossible to ignore this topic. It is impossible to turn a blind eye. It will be impossible to look the other way or sweep this topic under the rug, because that is exactly what has enabled offenders, predators, and abusers to continue hurting children. And as we know, this isn't something that ends in childhood. This is something that continues into adulthood. It continues to impact the mental health, physical health, sexual health of survivors as they grow up. And these ripple effects are impacting economies. They are impacting the way that we engage with each other. They are impacting families and communities. They are impacting the way that people cope with their trauma in ways that are not healthy, like addictions, right? And lots of different ways that this just compounds so many other issues in our world. And so if we can tackle this, if we can really end sexual violence against children, and I know that we can, I truly believe in my heart of hearts that we can, then we actually can change the world in a way that has never been seen before. And I believe that that's possible. I believe now is the time. And I'm excited that we are finally able to announce this publicly and to get your support. So I encourage you to go to Twitter, share out the tweets that are on there. You can retweet and comment and like, so that we can get more momentum and help the algorithm to get this out to as many people as possible. Check out our website. If you are in a position of power, if you are in some kind of government position, if you are within a school or within an organization that can unite with us, that can help to create more momentum with the goals that we have. Right now, we're working on eliminating statute of limitations across the world. We are looking at mobilizing billions, which means getting governments to prioritize funding programs and policies and changing laws that will protect children. We are, looking to create an approach that is child-centered, child rights-centered to the end-to-end encryption issue when it comes to online safety and CSAM, which is child sexual abuse material. So there are some concerted efforts, including one of our first steps is getting on the G7 agenda so that the G7 countries commit to funding this, to funding programs on a global level for not just the G7 countries, but for the lower and middle income countries that all need these programs and this support so that children everywhere are safe, not just in the rich countries, but in all the countries of the world. So we have a massive undertaking ahead of us, but we are so excited and we are motivated and energized, and we need your synergy to help keep this momentum growing. So I am so excited to share this with you. And if you have any questions, if you want to participate in this movement, if there's more energy that you want to bring to this, feel free to contact me and let me know how you want to collaborate. I would love to amplify your voice so that we can work together to end this issue and to, make this movement as big as possible. So I would love to hear your comments. Let me know in the comments whether you're here live or you're watching on the replay. What are you going to do? What would you like to do? What do you feel you are motivated now to do to help us grow this movement? Again, Twitter and our website right now are the ones that you can help use to spread this message and get more information out there and learn more about us. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you're watching on the replay, please say hello. Again, let me know what you're motivated to do, how you're going to participate in this movement, and I will see you next time. I'm Rosalia Rivera, founder of Consent Parenting. Here's to your empowerment and to our collective prevention, healing, and justice. See you next time.